cross one, bell cross one, bell cross one, bell cross one, ay, bell cross one, bell cross one, bell cross one, ay. What it is, boy, you talking to the vet. It's time to crank it up, and you're working with the best. Going live in the day, nope, the night time the best. I be living my life to the fullest, no regrets. See, greatness inside of me, games by variety. Got my own fans of love, got them thinking highly. Love, they supplies me, please don't hide me. Throw it all you want, money can't buy me. Now this ain't the hook, love comic books, Spider-Man, Nightwing, Wolverine, got the hook. Say, nah, this ain't the hook, love comic books, Spider-Man, Nightwing, Wolverine, got the hook. Say, nah, this ain't the hook, love comic books, Spider-Man, Nightwing, Wolverine, got the hook. Say, nah, this ain't the book, love comic books, Spider-Man, Nightwing, Wolverine, got the hook. Hold on, I be watching One Piece, anime all day, play it all from me. From Bleach to Akira, love so pure. Sick of old content, let me be the cure. But I lay low, dang. Do what I say so. Only business owner, I be stacking them pesos. I'm a grown man, move boy, no pesos. On they got a war, let me take you on the journey. If you bringing hate, see that really don't concern me. On fire, boy, I'm burning. New is what I'm learning. Forming thoughts in my head, mind stay churning. SB points coming in, I'm earning. Wait, I'm earning, and that's final. I'm on that fantasy, lights, camera, ass, and I be chilling where the cameras be. Nah, this ain't the hook. Love comic books, Spider-Man, Nightwing, Wolverine, got your look. Hey, nah, this ain't the hook. Love comic books, Spider-Man, Nightwing, Wolverine, got me hooked. Say, nah, this ain't the hook. Love comic books, Spider-Man, Nightwing, Wolverine, got a hook. Say, nah, this ain't the hook. Love comic books, Spider-Man, Nightwing, Wolverine, got a hook. Yeah, y'all know what it is, man. It's Bell Cross One. Welcome on in. Go ahead and get comfortable and relax. Check out the socials. Check out the stats. It's about to go down. All right. Let's go. This message is brought to you by Built Up Run Eyes. Let's get it. Where did you find this? Dang, this is a banger. Hey, y'all know what it is, right? Hey, it's your man Bell Cross One. Who is he? Say it with me, like Bell Cross One, Bell Cross One, Bell Cross One, Bell Cross One, ay, Bell Cross One, Bell Cross One, Bell Cross One. Hey, what it is, boy, you talking to the vet. It's time to crank it up, and you're working with the best. Going live in the day, nope, the night time the best. I be living my life to the fullest, no regrets. See, greatness inside of me, games by variety. Got my own fans of love, got them thinking highly. Love, they supplies me, please don't hide me. Throw it all you want, money can't buy me. Nah, this ain't the hook. Love comic books, Spider-Man, Nightwing, Wolverine, got the hook. Say, nah, this ain't the hook. Love comic books, Spider-Man, Nightwing, Wolverine, got the hook. Say, nah, this ain't the hook. Love comic books, Spider-Man, Nightwing, Wolverine, got the hook. Say, nah, this ain't the book. Love comic books, Spider-Man, Nightwing, Wolverine, got the hook. Hold on. I be watching One Piece, anime all day, play it all from me. From Bleach to Akira, love so pure. Sick of old content, let me be the cure. But I lay low, dang. Do what I say so. Only business owner, I be stacking them pesos. I'm a grown man, move boy, no kratos. On they got a war, let me take you on the journey. If you bringing hate, see that really don't concern me. On fire, boy, I'm burning. New is what I'm learning. Forming thoughts in my head, mind stay churning. SB points coming in, I'm earning. Wait, I'm earning, and that's final. I'm on that fantasy, lights, camera, ass, and I be chilling where the cameras be. Nah, this ain't the hook. Love comic books, Spider-Man. stats. It's about to go down. All right, 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 all right. Let's go. This message is brought to you by Built Up Run Ice. Let's get it, 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 let's get it. Time to play the game. Where did you find that? Time to play the game.
Yo, 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 what's good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy, it's Bellcross One. We're back, we're live. I know I promised this last week that I was going to continue streaming Metaphor, but, you know, went to sleep and play something else. So, we are here today. We're playing some more Metaphor, Refantzio. I have not forgotten the game. We are playing both this and Claire Obscure Expedition 33 at the same time. So, expect me to flip-flop between those two until we beat both of them. If you didn't know, Little Nightmares 3 release date finally got announced October 10th this year. I know a lot of people are very excited about that. Cannot wait for that to start. Well, cannot wait for that to come out, not start. Got a new chair. Police CJ, what's up? Got a new chair. That's why I look a little further away. Because I am, compared to where the camera is. Was a late Father's Day gift, but from the wife. But I love it. The chair is very comfortable. It fits my needs. It does what I needed to do, and yeah, brand new chair. So got to get used to. Might have to move stuff around as far as the setup goes, but we'll cross that bridge later. First and foremost, got that these lights are not on. Let's see. I don't know if it's recent or not, but John_creative0. No, that was a while ago. Never mind. I was about to say thanks for being a follower. That was a while ago. We are streaming live on TikTok, on the red app, and on the purple app as well. Of course, if you want to see the full view, come over to the purple app. That's where you get the full picture. But yeah. Other than that, we are going to start recording. This is part 6. Yeah, should be part 6 of our playthrough. Oh, the lights aren't connected. Ah, Wi-Fi. Hang on, bear with me. I gotta reconnect my lights. Bear with me, bear with me. Boys up when you Boom, boom. Refresh. All right, now my light should be connected. If not, we will worry about that some other time. All right, you know what? We'll cross that bridge later. Yeah, we're gonna start recording. Fortunately, I'll have to really be paying attention to chat. That way, I know something goes on. But what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Bellcross1, aka Bellcrow551, aka Bellcross1 Gaming. We're back once again with part 6 of our playthrough of Metaphor Refantzio. We are continuing our quest to be recognized as a potential candidate to be king. Been a couple days, weeks since my last playthrough, so I kind of forgot where we left off. But we are going to pick up wherever that is. Without further ado, let's get to it.
Lana. 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 Lana!
Look at that.
No, thank you.
Right? How do we accept?
True.
Look at that.
Hey.
Let's focus.
First. Yeah. So, a lot of money.
Let's call it.
No registration issues, I trust?
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements. How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
You don't sound too sure about that.
At all.
No, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order. Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
'Twas not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight. Let's rest.
Hey! Yeah. Fancy a bit of info?
Nope, you don't have anything I need.
What in the blazes?
Now then.
Don't push yourself too much.
Hello? Well met, eh?
Hey, nothing I can really buy, so.
Can I come in?
What's wrong?
Well, you're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So I just... Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
Oh, it's all right. You don't have to worry.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
You said home.
All right. Promise? The next time I see you again, can you tell me more about the outside world?
This one's important.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out. Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
Don't worry about it.
'Tis kind of you to say. But that book, we met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. Ah, you needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two? So it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes
Really not.
power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Medals Day.
Judah!
Lady Juna!
Faraway sky, blue and clear. Echo my wish, so that all may hear. One and all born to this land, as here we stand. Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Faraway sky so clear.
Oh, there we go. Oh, she's no Yuna.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne. For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Only 3?
Sanctus Crier, he's perfect for this.
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78 Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden! Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Giddo.
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race?
A lot.
Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, crier! Where's Count Louise?
All right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound.
Him? So he was one of Luis's men?
Of course.
The fallen king embraced sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you. What our country needs is power! Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Krauss. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden. Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
Disrespect.
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Wow.
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Last, I say! Wait! Found your behave!
A land runner?
It's quick!
Wait, it's headed right for the...
It'll crash! Whoa!
I'm guessing that's our ride.
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What ho? Isn't he a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you fool. 'Twas bad enough when
Still, not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all.
Anyway, for those watching on TikTok, the goal is to get to 1,000 followers. Any new followers will be greatly appreciated. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Plus, also on the Red app, that's also the goal too. 1,000 followers or 1,000 subs. So we appreciate any and all new followers, subs on any apps that we're currently streaming on.
So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible.
Ooh, I got some support.
Just a sec.
Can you hear me?
Let's see. Wow.
4 days, 3 nights.
Oh. Spectacular.
This is amazing. I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me that? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you use to talk with the driver. Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
At all.
Money? Ha! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
Gusto.
That, like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chin wag.
Brilliant, isn't it? Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house, personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
A bit?
Neurus? Are you there? I'm coming in.
All right, something has happened. And I feel like it was on TikTok. We got some likes.
Too much to do.
As always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage?
Who's that, Jax?
No new commissions.
Thanks for the likes, Jax. I appreciate it.
Another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But, pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know, but I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it! Off with you now! Leave me be!
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Hey, 180 likes? Let's go.
Whoa!
Good God. Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Nuras, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it?
A little bit.
Really built this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable!
Unacceptable conditions!
I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer, butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady, but leave the Balliol runner alone.
Look, this runner... it is fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate, for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh?
Uh.
Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where last I heard? So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay His mercy.
Understood.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking.
Leave.
It's at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world. I think.
Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work.
Up. Hang on. I'm about to fix it. Why it does this? There we go. All right. Sorry for that brief hiccup, ladies and gentlemen.
I think we can count on him. If you're sure, I suppose. We'll deal with it if we have to.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This
Proper
guy's got no
plan?
filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Rhylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move.
Yeah.
And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I think it'll work.
It's a perfect idea. Makes sense, doesn't it? The bounty's Heismay, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet, 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
Will we though? Will we?
Oh, yeah?
There's the kitchen. Oh.
This?
Hello? Spectacular.
And it increases my max HP. We'll take it.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Hey.
Sure.
Now then. Speaking of,
There we go. Brighten that up a little bit.
what's that about? Oh, I see, I see. Then all right.
Too early for bed.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning.
True.
I knew it!
Two days.
Well met. All right. If so,
Kind of like chess.
I'd say that's why. Right. No. True.
All right.
All right.
Like, why am I getting not?
We could stop for a break.
Not that I'm complaining,
Now into view is the tree of
but
prophecy,
why am I
a
getting paid for this?
resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magma, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magma surrounding the tree. The gauntlet runner comes to a stop at its base.
Wow.
That's...
Certainly.
Hmm.
He's an artiste.
Hey.
Hmm? Yeah.
Hey there.
Huh?
Huh?
That does sound kind of creepy there, my guy.
However,
Now then.
Hey, get that wisdom up. Let's go.
wisdom. Why, that's...
You got that
The
wisdom up.
gauntlet runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a gauntlet runner. The party, secure in their gauntlet runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
Well met. Certainly. I see.
One way of putting it.
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Finally! We're out of the desert! Oh wow! I missed all this green!
Ugh. Why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad. See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
a cannonade.
Wow. Somebody's attacking us? That's crazy.
My star is rising! Ah! Sanctism will reign! Ah!
It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony. I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to halt each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Of course not.
Look, over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Godot's firepower.
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Ooh. Ooh. Like, I want to see how it plays out. But something telling me I gotta help Gladel.
Let's give Gladel a hand here. Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we have the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay, then it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help! Withdraw, Gladel! Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That Cortland, you're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral! Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time!
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
All right.
You dare interfere? Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names?
I hate to interrupt, old egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren. Put the fear of God into these impious commoners.
Don't forget about the petrification magic! Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Let's get on with it!
No, no, no.
You disgrace the Sanctist way.
I'm all prepared.
I'm counting on you! Let's do this. Take this. What could you hope to achieve?
He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
Comrades, lend me your strength.
Coordination is key.
And thus I end it.
This can't be. It's too early to go to his side. After me! Not the right move. Know your place. Peasants! This can't be.
I see you!
Close your eyes. In the name of... Tougher than I thought.
Sanctism is supreme.
This is nothing.
What could you hope to achieve? I won't lose. Close your eyes. It's too early to go to his side.
Not this one.
This can't be. In the name of... Close your eyes. Not done yet. It's too early to go to him. I return.
I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But for the sake of my dear... Now! Feel the right...
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my brother!
Sanctism will reign! You're tenacious.
Here they come.
Let us fight as one.
We'll team up!
Behold my power!
Behold my power!
Let's do this!
Resistance is futile!
Sanctism will reign! Sanctism will reign!
Sorry. Everyone. Help him back up!
There!
I shall fight as the noble I am.
Slash, isn't it?
Sanctism will reign!
Only a flesh wound.
I can't give up now.
Sanctism will reign!
Someone, help him back up!
Here!
I'm not out of this yet. This calls for one of these Sanctism is supreme! Sanctism will reign!
This is nothing.
Sanctism will reign!
Will follow you.
Someone heal her!
From our provisions.
Hey!
Witness me, brethren!
Wake up!
Let's try this.
Still in a here!
Let's go!
Still fight.
Sanctism will reign!
He's hurt bad!
Still fight.
Let's get him
Is
healed!
that all?
Take this!
What a shame.
Done! You
Damn it!
fancy footwork stroll!
By this power. We can do this. I'm obliged.
Helpful as ever.
Falkenberg's
Is everyone
guard
all right?
down.
For all that we strive for, shun!
In the name of just warrior! Let me rethink this. What are my options? You first.
It's okay. I won't hold back!
Resistance is futile! Sanctism will reign!
Is that all?
Sanctism will reign! Don't underestimate me!
Falkenberg's guard is down.
Come! This won't do. Behold! We stand together! Not this skill. Right there!
Now, what's the play? After me! No. No holding back! I'll cut you down!
Right on target.
I will fight
Nice
with
one,
pride.
Stroll.
Let's set it up!
No, this won't work.
I defer to you.
In the name of just all yours! Sanctism will reign!
Captain's hurt bad.
Can't give up now.
Let's get him some healing.
Still fight.
Sanctism will reign! Delay the inevitable! Damn it!
The captain's on his last legs. Someone, get him healed up.
By this power. With healing power. I stand ready. To you.
Know your place, peasants! Could do with this.
I knew you'd help.
Behold my
Come
power!
forth, royal soul. Flare!
Sanctism is supreme! Sanctism will reign! Take this!
Falkenberg's guard is down.
Comrades, lend me your strength. Perhaps not this. Take this!
I shall fight as the noble I am. You first.
The freedom of a wanderer. I'm all prepared.
Go!
No holding back! Still here?
Let's go! Take this!
This is nothing.
Sanctism will reign!
Falkenberg's guard is down.
This should help.
something else. Tougher than I thought.
The freedom of a wanderer. We can do this.
Trust me. I owe you.
There you do.
Sanctism will
Only
reign!
a flesh wound.
Take this!
Don't underestimate me.
Right there! Still standing, I see.
All yours.
Let's stay calm. By this power. With healing power.
I'm obliged. I'll stay my blade.
Now, what's the play?
Let's do this!
Sanctism
Supreme! Sanctism will reign! Sanctism will reign!
He's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Good. But I want to get rid of this guy.
Let's do this!
Yeah.
So, the faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Hi,
Do
Pink.
whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
Now, are you prepared for the end?
Ah, I think not, you rotter.
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Will we though?
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey, get down here! What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
I just wanted to help you.
A likely story? Out with it. What's your motive?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives?
That part.
Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shoed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Aye, but that's... oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore. I'd know the suspensions anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juna! The kingdom's greatest singer! The dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck? Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
Who finished what now?
Luis.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladell got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Saintist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug, and I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
I'm just another candidate.
Indeed. Then we are both striving for the throne. One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition? Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
I only became the candidate to help save the prince. He doesn't know that the prince is still alive.
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in. Anyone. Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of swordhounds.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis. You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, Luz.
Don't think this changes anything. Come on, Hector!
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then, that could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Gladell. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the gauntlet runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beings of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the gauntlet runner.
Oh, damn it, blast!
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him.
Oh.
Hey, nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's
Yeah, I will say the voice acting in this is pretty good.
Is there something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see. She's in top shape, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany, like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort, but somehow that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
This one's important.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
You really hate the shaking, huh?
Departing the capital and barreling southward.
Arise.
Last arrives in the old castle.
Oh Lord, that snake is in here.
With her client Barden.
What do you want, you crazy snake?
Stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Ah, you're here. I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She is also a most holy sanctuaress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
Misty, though?
The locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament.
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's allies suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them, I mean. Some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
But surely all fights have casualties.
I suppose. There is truth in that.
Hey, read the room, will ya?
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. 'Twould be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the Bally Waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martira's culinary speciality.
That sounds
Cooked to a delicate
disgusting.
finish.
Not even gonna
To
lie.
preserve all the natural juices of... You fairly eat with gusto, young man. Passion worthy of a royal
With
cannon.
gusto.
How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And do you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
Why would it be easy?
So, is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira. It's your... Oh, I smell trouble. Here's where we are now.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how we can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Let's work together to save this town.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, We'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you. Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the
Disgusting.
juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert. Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without
I need
falling
y'all
prey
to
those
improve
who are-
y'all culinary.
Now, please, dig it.
Cause ew.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wild, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here, con a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
It's been a while.
Exactly.
Aye.
Yeah.
Right? Got a moment?
Okay.
Pleasure to see you.
You out there melting, Gouda?
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's gorgeous out.
Hold on.
Let's hurry.
First and foremost, we gotta give a shout out to a couple people. Shout out to the lovely Pink Cybot. I have been following her for almost at 4 years. Amazing content creator, variety streamer. Definitely give her a follow. Check her out. And then of course we also gotta shout out Lord Ram, aka Sexy Gouda. He is the rage of the PvP Hub crew. He is also training to become a wrestler. Went to my first match of his last week. Doing pretty good. So very proud of him. And last but not least, we're gonna shout out that crazy snake himself, Chaotic Heavy. He talks a lot of trash, but he can back it up. Well, yeah. Make sure you give these guys a follow.
He gonna kill you!
More people missing. Hello there.
All right.
An elder candidate? What'll I do?
Be. What'll it be?
Hmm. If it was more than 50, I would probably buy it.
You.
Hang on, what if... I see. Oh. But...
Thou. 'Tis in thy hands now.
Hmm.
Yep.
All right.
Well met.
I've awaited you. Aye.
May I present Lady Joanna, Sanctoress and the ruler of this city. These are the ones who have undertaken the request to subjugate Heisme.
I am Joanna, presiding lady of this city. On its behalf, you have my gratitude for traveling all the way from the royal capital.
Lady Joanna refused to use taxes to pay for this, so she sold her own heirlooms and possessions to secure the funds.
It's clear you want only the best for your people, milady. So we'll give you our best in return.
I cannot claim any nobility above yours. Even as other aspirants to the throne quarrel and bicker, you've chosen instead to help the kingdom's people.
Well, we don't deserve that much credit. After all, we're not helping for free.
Even so, please put an end to this tragedy.
We won't let you down.
Thank you. In truth, I thought it foolish to decide a monarch by a simple vote of popularity. But perhaps there is something to it. Here is my
Perhaps.
offer. If you get rid of the culprit, I will appeal to the people of this town to support you. 'Tis most kind, but can you truly afford that? Surely, as a church sanctoress, His Eminence Forden would expect your support. Indeed. However, I would rather have a king who truly cares for his subjects. Yes, Lady Joanna. Now, I must return to my duties. I shall await our next meeting.
We're counting on you.
'Twas a confident smile indeed, with a great deal of pain behind it.
I know it's but a step in our plan, but truly, I hope we can help these people. She even promised us political support.
She did say it. Oh, I mean, I can't help but wonder if she'll keep her word on that. It's quite a promise to make when she barely knows us.
Did something seem amiss?
Not in particular. Maybe it's just the gloominess of this place getting to me. So what are we gonna do about Heismay? We'll have to go out in Sandworm territory to find him, right?
The mere fact of his kidnappings suggests he's passing unseen by guards and sandworms alike. The question is, how?
Let's ask around the city a bit first, though I can't say we'll find many willing to talk with the streets this deserted. Maybe we'll have better luck around the taverns and shops.
We should go.
Now, how did I wind up here?
Boy. My thanks to you.
All good.
Welcome.
So, hey.
Ooh.
Whoa!
What'll I do here?
Can't be. Can't be. What'll it be? What is it? Can't be.
What'll I do here? What'll I do here?
What'll it be? What are you on about? What is it? Right.
Nice.
All right, let's see if he's still here.
An elder candidate? No. Must have got
So it is possible.
Hello there.
Hey. okay?
Yes?
Whoa.
Hello there. Actually,
Nothing.
Can hardly think on it.
Beg your pardon?
you.
What were the guards doing?
All right then.
Boop, 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 boop.
What do you want to know?
Excuse me.
Think you kindly. He's the real skinny.
All right.
More people missing. Can hardly think on it.
Hey. No good.
Not a scrap. I suppose we knew it wouldn't be that simple.
Tis far too early to give up. I spent over a year asking after the prince with no luck, and still I did not falter.
Yes, and it's very admirable. But I think I prefer a change of tack instead.
You there? Might you answer a question?
Terribly sorry, but I can't help you. I'm just here on my leisure. You're better off finding the information you're looking for elsewhere.
Suspicious character, isn't he?
A little bit.
Hey, you lot. You seriously gonna hunt down Hazme?
You're Barden's man.
Yeah, the guy with the attitude.
Not sure I should tell you this, but here I am. There's actually a way to avoid the giant sandworms. You just gotta wait for the sand flash. It's a local event. A kind of storm. The wind kicks up sand peppered with magic crystals. Not too uncommon a sight round here. Our diviners say we'll have a sand flash in about 5 days. Seems to put most wild beasts to sleep. Might be some magic effect, or might just be waiting out the storm. And that includes the sandworms. Eh? They'll nod off, and with proper timing, you'll sneak right past them. Hazme might well be using the same trick himself.
We're much obliged, but if you know all this, why haven't you and the guard gone out?
A guard unit stomping around would wake up the whole den. Didn't much like saying it, but us local lads wouldn't be much use against Hazme anyway. But you think you can handle him? Aye? Wouldn't be here otherwise.
Absolutely.
Good. Then we're counting on you. Can't have you getting yourself killed now. Cap's reputation's on the line. And, one more thing. You didn't get this info from me. Aye?
Understood. But why? You could have shared this with us at supper yesterday.
What? And got myself volunteered to go out there as your travel guide? No danger of that.
I see.
Anyway, I'm counting on you.
Finally, a solid lead falls into our laps. And we'll not even have to bother with the sandworms. We've apparently got 5 days till the sand flash hits. Let's make sure we can get this done quick. Looks like more than a day's trip on the map.
If it takes us one night to reach the giant sandworm's territory, and we aim to go when the storm has them all asleep, we should leave in 4 days' time.
Let's go inform Nearest.
Righto, straightforward enough. Long as we get in when the worms have all tucked in for a nap, we'll be just dandy. Suppose I'd better crack on with the tune-ups then. Don't want the old girl failing on us when she'll be our only hope of egress, eh? Oh, that? Damned if I know. It was just in the blueprints from the royal family. Works rather like an igniter, but no idea what it does. Just don't go breaking... Oh, easy there. You all right, lad? Thought I saw something glowing. Then you came over all giddy, gave me a start. Still can't believe this thing reacted. Look, we don't want any nasty surprises, so I vote we stay put and rest up for today. Just in case. Don't want you passing out on me, do I? Just consider it a little precaution for the trip.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer. Your journey is going well, it seems. One by one, you take your steps forward on this road. A supernatural awakening, a call to adventure, legs to carry you. All of these are coming together. Accordingly, new powers needed for the journey seem to have awakened.
What are you talking about?
By my eyes report, there is something no longer crafted in this, the power of teleportation. Most interesting. The reasons elude me, but you seem qualified to use this divine relic. I cannot imagine this is mere coincidence. Perhaps you are guided by an unknown hand. Now, try to imagine vivid, familiar scenery, somewhere far from the land where you rest.
What's going on here?
What's with all the yelling? Wait, isn't this...
What? The royal capital? How? We were in Martira just last night.
Eurus? Surely you didn't drive us back here?
Are you mad? Don't you remember how many days the last trip took? You can't dash and roll pop over to the capital in a single night.
What? So this is some magic you saw in a dream?
So this teleportation, it can just whisk us all back to the royal capital in a flash. Even the Gauntlet Runner came along for the ride.
It certainly did. And there might be a reason for that.
Do you know something?
She was custom made for the prince. But I wasn't there in the concept phase. When they gave me an odd gadget and said, make it work, I bloody well made it work. You saw it yourself, eh, my lad? That part all bound up in its heart. Last night, we caught it glowing. Then I wake up and find a proper hullabaloo. Damnedest thing. It only started glowing when you got close, eh? Maybe you were a trigger of some kind.
I'm not so sure.
I cannot say I've heard of teleportation, and yet... Surely there can be no explanation for this other than magic.
Hold on. If we're back in the capital, that means we've got bigger problems. We're due back in Martira for the bounty. If it takes us days to get back, that's all our planning ruined.
If we magicked ourselves over here, let's bally well see if we can magic ourselves back, eh?
He makes it sound so easy, but what do you think?
'Tis no small feat we ask, I know, but might you at least try?
All right. This is a good stopping point. So, yeah, we'll pick this up
What now?
later. This playthrough was a lot of talking, but, you know, that's part of playing RPGs. So, yeah. All right, YouTube, should be part 6 of our playthrough of Metaphor Refantzio. We made it to the next town. We're going to start the hunts on our next video for this elusive kidnapper. Until then, this is Bellcross1 signing out. Peace. All right, I'm going to get that edited, uploaded. That should be up sometime tomorrow. We might be back later. With some multiplayer games. We'll see how we feel. I'm probably not even gonna lie, probably gonna take another nap. This comfortable chair that the wife got me. So should be up tomorrow. Maybe. More than likely, Pink, it'll probably be up on Friday, to be honest. Just depends on how much I gotta edit out. As long as the sound is good, I can possibly get it up to tomorrow. But yeah. I want to thank everyone who tuned in. Appreciate you guys. Like I said, should be back up later today. We'll see, depending on how long I sleep. As always, you can follow me on social media. I am pretty much active everywhere. And sign up. Where's the show? Check out business. Yeah, that's weird. Where is it? For some reason. Yeah. PP Up CLT is our handle on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I also do have a Discord. Unfortunately, I can't post the link up because Streambots is acting stupid. So, but until then, I will catch you guys later. If not today, definitely tomorrow. Tomorrow, we'll probably be playing Claire Exodus 33. Until then, you guys have a good rest of your night. I'm going to go ahead and end the YouTube and the TikTok streams now.